Welcome back to Worth the Effort Woodworking, and this weekend I'm at the Texas Woodworkers Festival here in Austin, Texas at the Palmer Center. I believe this is the second year they've had it at the Palmer Center, and the event's been going on for 3 or 4 years now, maybe even longer. I know I went to one of the very early ones when they had it at kind of a warehouse, and it was pretty cool back then too. Last year I was able to come in, but I was only able to afford a day pass to kind of see the vendor area. This year I was able to stretch my budget and I got an EDU pass so I can go ahead and attend a few of the classes, and I'll report back to you how they went. I think it's going to be pretty good. They have a pretty good lineup of educators, but let me compare and contrast how this event is compared to some of the symposiums and stuff I've been to, which might have a few more events and stuff. Anyways, how about between now and me going to some of the classes, I can walk you around the main vendor area again, and we can talk to some of the people that are showing their wares.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Paul. I'm here with Woodcraft at the Texas Woodworking Festival. We're here with Rycon, Craig, SawStop, and of course Woodcraft, Microjig. So we're just down here having a good time. We've got all sorts of products. We've got Craig's new mortise mate. Take a look at that. We've got good show specials going on, so if you get a chance, come by the booth, ask some questions, talk with our reps. We're here to help you and look forward to seeing you.
Hi folks, I'm Gus Hartman. I work at Woodcraft in Austin, and today I'm showing the X-Tool F1 laser. The only laser this size that will laser on just about any material. You can do wood, stone, leather, metal, and it will cut wood up to 1/4 inch thick. Stop on by for a demo.
I'm Jonathan Katz-Moses from the interwebs, and I'm here at the Texas Woodworking Festival in our booth for Katz-Moses Tools. We got lots and lots of great new products out today, including the new patent-pending Jig Square as well as the patent-pending Bourbon Blade. Both of these are available in our store currently, as well as over 1,000 other great woodworking tools that I've either created, developed, or love and use in my shop. So head over to kmtools.com, or if you're in Texas and somehow seeing this in the future, but have a time machine, come see us here at the Texas Woodworking Festival. Year, right? Oh yeah, I'll be back next year. We're the platinum sponsor, by the way. I'm going to platinum sponsor this thing next year, which is actually in September, not November. So.
Hi, my name is Reid Springer with RS Tool Company, here to show you guys the Clamp Companion. So the Clamp Companion is a bracket system, mounts to a wall. It's going to work with any 3/4 inch pipe clamp, and what it allows you to do is store your pipe clamps flat against the wall. You're not using them. When you want to do a glue up, all you got to do is fold them out, put your wood in, and you're good to go. Kind of keeps your workbench clear and makes the process go a lot more quickly.
Okay, hey, I'm Kate Swan with the Florida School of Woodwork. We're located in Tampa, Florida. It's a beautiful little school, and we teach weekend and week-long classes. We have an incredible slate of instructors, from Mike Pekovich and Frank Straza to Adrian Ferrazzuti. So we teach beginners up to advanced woodworking classes, and you can check out our schedule at schoolofwoodwork.com.
I'm Laura Kishimoto. And one of my greatest passions is bent lamination, so I wanted to talk a little bit just about the wood science of what's going on behind it. This is another example of a freeform where the top of the bend, where you have that really tight curve.
So I just left my first class of the day. It's really more of a lecture, kind of a PowerPoint lecture, where she did a lot of Q&A in the back. And I was with Laura, pardon me for my mispronouncing your name, Kishimoto. I've seen her work before. She's really cool in these bent lamination forms and stuff like that in furniture. And, you know, I'm about to do a bent lamination teardrop trailer, timber framing, you know, a huge bent lamination. So this was the big lesson I wanted to see. And it's one of those things that it doesn't matter what the subject is, you're going to pick up little tidbits of information that you might not have realized before that will apply everywhere in your woodworking career. In this one, I picked up this idea of cauls, clamping cauls. Now, I've always used cauls, but it's more because the clamps kind of dent the wood, so I use a sacrificial caul in between them. But she was talking about the idea of spreading the force out, because if you have a clamp coming down, the force doesn't go straight down, it kind of goes straight down and then to the side, kind of like that. Well, if you have a very thin caul, just to protect the area of wood where the clamp is touching, well, that force is still going straight down. But if you have a taller caul, all of a sudden you have the board right here and the pressure is up here, the force is getting spread out over a wider area on the board. So you don't have to have as many clamps to keep pressure over the entire board. Because if you just have clamps right on the surface, right there, you know, the pressure's going down here and here and here, so you need more clamps. But if it's spreading out, well, 1, 2, those surfaces will spread out over here. That's an idea I've never thought of. And you could use that anywhere besides just bent lamination. So, once again, these things are important, and sometimes it's nice to go into a subject area that maybe you're not going to do at all in the future, but you're going to pull out those little nuggets. So thanks, Laura, for that one.
My name is Frank Straza, and in today's presentation, we're going to talk about marquetry. So the advantage of this now is that what we're going to do it's really a great thing to demonstrate to a bunch of people.
So the second class I took today was from Frank Straza, and I've said it before, he's one of the better educators out there. His class was on marquetry, which he talked a lot about, you know, working with packets instead. He didn't cover his double bevel, which he normally did, which was new to me, or his presentation was new to me. But at the very beginning of it, he went on a PowerPoint display of history of marquetry and stuff like that, and he showed a knife tool, and his entire presentation I was just fixated on how would you use this large knife. It kind of came down and you put it over your shoulder to get leverage in here.
So, like I was saying, my name is John Malecki. My name is Jonathan Katz-Moses, and I was a woodworker once. Now I'm a tool developer and tool maker. I still woodwork from time to time, but as my company's gotten bigger, fortunately those things are fewer and far between for me.
So it's day 2 of the festival. We are back. Had a lot of classes yesterday. The last one I didn't get to talk about was with Jonathan Katz-Moses over there. It was more of an inspirational lecture talking about how to get product to market. Some of the key things I took away with you is I was kind of surprised on how adamant he was about social media advertising. I mean, actual Instagram, Facebook pages, ads were for his thing. That just kind of surprised me, but it's pretty good. Today we have there's only 2 classes I want to check out, but otherwise I'm going to be wandering around and getting more interviews with vendors. So come along and let's see if we can get some interviews before it gets too busy.
Hi guys, my name is Cass. I'm co-owner and manager at Bad Axe Toolworks, and today I wanted to show you our newest tool here. We got our hammer saw set that we have just released in the last year. So this tool we actually resurrected from the Seymour Smith saw set from the 1800s. We are the only company selling a hammer saw set, but I want to show you just a little bit of how this works. So you would screw this into the dog hole in your bench, and then you would set the teeth up here, and you would adjust either the fence pieces, the anvil, or the set screw, depending on the tooth count you have, and then you would just smack every other tooth against the anvil to set your teeth. And it gives a nice clean break line as opposed to a plier setting where you're putting a lot of stress on the teeth. So this is our newest tool. It's the hammer saw set.
So it's for basically rebending the teeth when you sharpen.
Yep, it's for giving your teeth set. So, yep.
Okay, how many times do you do that when you sharpen? Is it every other sharpening or is it every time?
Yeah, it's in between like sharpening. You want to give your saw, you want to reset your saw. So it's just reintroducing that the splaying of the teeth so that you can remove the wood from the curve.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi there, my name is Frank Straza. I'm a furniture maker and a teacher. I will be teaching at multiple locations. I teach and I also build workbenches as well as fine furniture. This weekend I've been demonstrating different hand tool techniques, including marquetry, different dovetails. I've done a full blind secret mitered dovetail here. You can't see it, but this is what it looks like on the inside right here. I'll be teaching at a few different locations throughout the country in 2025. Here's a list of some of the different places that I'll be teaching, including the Florida School of Woodwork, Mark Adams, Wendell Castle in New York, Connecticut Valley. You can go to my website and find out more information at strazafurniture.com.
So, hi, Sarah Thigpen with Texas Heritage Woodworks. We have a variety of tools for organization in your shop. So mostly we have our tool rolls and our aprons. We also have the tools for hand planes and block plane holders to mount in your toolbox or on the wall. We've branched more into more leather items, but mostly we want to help you make your shop as efficient as possible. So.
What's your website?
Website is txheritage.net. We're TX Heritage on most social medias as well. A lot of fun stuff going on. Check it out.
So I'm Blake Lowry, and I run a Windsor chair making studio up north of Waco. We usually start with an oak log, and we'll split the parts out, shape them by hand, carve the seat, and then in about 5 days you can put together an heirloom chair that'll last 200 years. So it's a lot of fun. My 2025 class schedule is up on my website. You can check it out at blakelowry.com.
Hi, I'm Wayne Delier. I'm with Austin School of Furniture. I'm one of the instructors here. I teach a marquetry class. It's a weekend class. We come in Friday evening at 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Saturday we work an 8-hour day with an hour off for lunch. Sunday, we work an 8-hour day, an hour off for lunch, and sometimes we go a little over on Sunday if we're behind on our pieces, but you'll go home with a complete piece on Sunday evening. We have a lot of examples of things that you can do. We have every kind of class you can think of, from one-day classes to week-long classes. And if you'll get on the website, AustinSchoolOfFurniture.com, or on Instagram at Austin School of Furniture, you'll be able to find everything you need to know.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Taylor. I just started over here at Birdall Sawmill. I'm learning stuff in the wood shop and getting really excited about woodworking and what they do. So our main thing that we're really proud of is all of our live edge slabs and lumber is native Texas species. So everything we source is in a 100-mile radius of us. We're out towards Bastrop and Cedar Creek. And so yeah, we take a lot of pride in our live edge slabs, surface on both sides, all planed and ready to go. So we offer all that in wood shop services, and you can find all of our inventory at birdallsawmill.com.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I live in Seattle, but I volunteer in the Austin School of Furniture's board. And here at the Texas Woodworking Festival, I like to kind of give back and also do something that's really engaging for all the participants. So it's a free activity of spoon carving. So learning how to use straight knives, hook knives, spoke shaves, all sorts of tools. It's been really a family-friendly activity, and it's just a great way to get people engaged. Check out Austin School of Furniture's website.
Hey, I'm Nick Starrett with Boss Dog Glue Company. I've been a full-time furniture maker for nearly a decade now, and I recently launched our new wood glue. Earlier this year, we started with our tan drying glue, similar to most species of wood that you would use in the shop. Then we went with our clear dry, which dries almost crystal clear, and followed up with our dark brown, which is similar to walnut. All three are FDA compliant for indirect food contact, so they can be used on your cutting boards. And we also have our easy open twist tops. You can check us out at bossdogglue.com. We're also available on Amazon.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Heartwood Tools, and I have a new spoke shave from Ironbark Toolworks. He's an Australian maker. It's a cigar shave, 3/4 inch diameter. And you can come and visit the website at heartwoodtools.com.
My name is Ethan. I'm going to be teaching your class today, furniture maker or content creator. A little bit about me. I have a furniture company started in 2008 in New York City. We have been very lucky to have a lot of success in our clients, in our builds, in our projects, and I'm very happy to say that I've been running that company for a number of years now.
So the first class I went to was kind of more inside baseball. It was more a discussion on social media, whether you want to be a social media person or a furniture maker. It was kind of the balance between the two. A lot of questions on how to grow a business with social media. Interesting. Sometimes I wonder if it's just that I've been in it for 15 years now, that maybe there are topics that I have questions about, that there just isn't the experience out there. Big one I'm thinking about right now is business transitions and stuff like that. As people age out after they've been in social media for 15, 20, 25 years now, you're getting some people that are retiring, or there are a lot of channels out there that I truly loved, but the people passed away. And the content just kind of ends, a lifetime of effort put onto it. There's got to be a way to transition so that more people can learn about it, because it does seem that once people stop posting new stuff, the algorithms just kind of kill a channel. And there's lots of valuable information there. It's not like the old days where, the books would stay on the library for centuries, even after the person dies. I have a feeling a lot of the really awesome learning opportunities are going to go away. A little heady stuff, I know, but that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in that class, and I'm not sure that was probably the appropriate class to talk about. Anyways, back to the galleries.
Hey, I'm Chris Burns with Harvest Lumber here in Austin, Texas. We are a sawmill, lumber retailer, and furniture maker. We work with primarily trees that come down in the Austin area, so storm damage, development, or sick trees. We mill the wood, kiln dry it, and sell it to the public, and also use it in our projects.
What's your website?
Our website is harvestlumberco.com. And same Instagram as harvestlumberco.com as well. So.
My name's Greg Wachtel, and I am with SCM North America out of Atlanta, Georgia. And today we are showcasing our SCM Maker, which is our portable CNC solution for anyone who doesn't have room for a full CNC footprint in their shop, as well as people who need a CNC machine on the job site. It's running off its omnidirectional wheels, as well as the tethering system to tell you where exactly the machine is at. It'll cut through a full 4x8 sheet, as well as 2.2 inches deep. It's a 1/4 inch collet. We'll take any 1/4 inch shank. Thank you guys for joining me, and enjoy the show.
What's your website?
SCM Group North America.
You ready? All right. Hey, Steve Thompson, Trinity Toolworks. We make bespoke hand saws from scratch, focusing primarily on dovetail saws. If you see anything on here, we have made it. Turn the bolts, slit the brass. These are meant to be a couple steps up from what you can get right now from lie-nielsen or Bad Axe, which are both great tools. You can find us at trinitytoolworks.com. These are prototypes. We're just getting some feedback from folks, seeing what they think, and we should be in production in January.
Hi, this is DJ with Mullet Tools. We're at Texas Woodworking Festival, and I got two things to show you. First is our high-speed cyclone with a rigid connection going into any shop vacuum or dust extractor. This pre-separates over 99% of debris up front, keeping the vac filter clean and the suction strong. In addition to that, we have our boom arm that connects into the inlet on the cyclone or a workbench top as well. But this allows you to have articulating pivots that allow you to position this dust collection wherever you're working, where you can't naturally get dust collection at the tool. So we're at Mullet Tools, and this is at www.mullettools.com.
Hi, I'm Megan. This is Secondhand Scraps. What we do is we're a woman-owned and operated woodworking company here in Austin, and we use upcycled various wood from local woodworkers. So what we do is we just take the scrap and we repurpose it so that it doesn't end up in a landfill. We also make wall hangers such as this one, where we have it attached with a magnet and it hangs on the wall. So you can put your plants, let your plants grow. Once the roots get 5 to 6 inches, then you can plant it in a pot with soil. So we're just trying to reuse beautiful wood and really appreciate your support. Thanks.
What's your website?
Our website, we're on Instagram, so Secondhand Scraps, and this is our QR code if you follow us on Instagram.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Texas Woodworking Festival. We are Assembly Makerspace here, and we are Austin's largest nonprofit community makerspace. We have 6 shop areas, and over here we have some examples of things that can be made in our shop. We have a large wood shop, a metal shop, 3D printing. We also have lasers, textiles, and an electronics lab. So if you're in the Austin area, come out and see us. We have a free event next weekend. We are Assembly Makerspace. That's ASMBLY, and you can find us at assembly.org. Thanks for coming by.
Cut the shapes you want to do, but the spindle's actually on a corrective mechanism. So as you're cutting, the spindle will move up to a 1/2 inch to fix your mistakes. So while you're cutting, the spindle's looking and trying to figure out where you are and adjust to keep you from making mistakes. And
So my goal today is to share with you everything I can about designing for large-scale spaces, environments meant to be experienced by groups of people at once, and even if you're not specifically interested in hospitality design, I hope that there are some nuggets today that give you some inspiration, some nuggets for design, for branding, scaling ideas that will hopefully be good for everybody.
not created a funnel. Famous last words. So there is my foot. I've got a little tenon. Let me just turn it off to make sure that little mishap, oh, it's still there, so I'm going to take it down just a tiny bit so I can hold it. Any questions?
So you may have mentioned this, but I missed it. How green is that wood?
Very green. This tree came down, well, it came down a couple months ago, so it's still fairly fresh. It's been sitting in a garbage bag since then to maintain its moisture.
So I just got out of a class about turning a bowl. I know that might seem ridiculous since I've made so many videos about that one, but I always like getting in. This class was with Elizabeth Weber, and every teacher teaches a little bit differently. So even if you know a subject, a lot of times it's good to go in and see a class because you can see how they present stuff, and that might appeal to different styles of students. Or maybe you might just pick up a new way of explaining stuff. And I picked up little tidbits throughout her lecture. It was actually pretty good. So,
hi, I'm Jay Johnson, and this is Suckbucks, an innovative new patented system designed for holding down your workpieces. It's a puck that has two sides to it. You can place them anywhere you want. Indexing pins for CNC machines. You place them down, you put your material, and it holds with 200 pounds of force. You can route, you can sand, you have all access to your edges, and it works on a standard compressor. Its compressor here is just one simple from Harbor Freight. It takes the input and it goes through for the vacuum, and you have a full system.
how can they find you?
We can find you at suckpucks.com. We have starter kits available. 2-puck starter kit goes for $225.
I'm Becky and I'm with Vectric, and we do CAD/CAM software that enables you to create designs that you can then plug over to your CNC machine to cut them out to create awesome projects like the ones that you can see here. So you can find out more information about Vectric at vectric.com. We have a whole website with tutorials. You can download the free trial so you can get a real feel for the software before you buy it.
Hey, I'm Brian with Arbortech, and I just want to talk to you about power carving today. What is power carving, right? Power carving is the free hand sculpting of timber with the use of a 4.5-inch angle grinder. We have multiple discs down here for larger removal, and we have other attachments here for more of the details and different items. Power carving is really just opening it up to there is no limit. You're not tied to a table. Your imagination is the only thing that can stop you when you're power carving. So give it a try.
Where can they get more information?
Check us out at arbortechtools.com, our full website. You can purchase and get additional information as well as videos on there as well.
Hi, my name's Dwayne Seaver with the Real Milk Paint Company, and we're excited about a new product that we're bringing out this year. Not necessarily a new product, but a new way for you to get excited about our product. We have this, what we're calling a gift box, and we have this in 3 different varieties. We have a woodworker's box, we have a DIY box, and then we have a wood turner's box. So this is a $100 value that you can get for $89, and you can order this on our website at realmilkpaint.com, and these are going to be available through the holidays. And so if you have a favorite woodworker or a friend of yours that's looking to try out these products, this is a real unique gift that you could use for them this season. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ben Smith. I'm a student in the woodworking program at Austin Community College. We offer a 10-course long, semester-long, 4-credit certificate program in woodworking. We have courses that are focused on furniture building, and here around me you'll see some of the projects that are offered. We also do, there are cabinet making courses in the program.
How can they find out more information?
Yeah, you can go to austincc.edu and search for the Building Construction Technology Department, and under that you'll find our woodworking certificate program. Yeah.
I'm Jack with Tormek, and today we're going to quickly look at the Tormek T8 water-cooled sharpening system. This is going to be able to sharpen any edge tool you have at a consistent, repeatable bevel. You're also going to have a honing wheel on the side to remove the burr and polish the edge. You can reach us at Tormek Sharpening for social or our website, tormek.com. Looking forward to it.
Thank you all for coming out. Final session of the Texas Woodworking Festival. My name is Blake, and
Windsor chairmaker just north of Waco, Texas.
And the last class of the festival was with Blake Lurie, and I enjoyed it. It was all about Windsor chair making, and just kind of went over a lot of the techniques that he uses. He split a log up, he shaved down some blanks, he did some steam bending examples. A lot is overview stuff, but you know, in an hour there's only so much you can cover. So it was pretty good. I had a nice, enjoyable. My final impressions of the overall event, it's fun. Not as big as some of the turning events, and maybe I'm kind of skewed in that way because they are just massive out there. Most of the classes were a lot more intimate than you would expect. 40 to 50 people were in there. So if you had a question, it wasn't as intimidating to raise your hand and talk to everybody. It wasn't as much shouting to get to the back of the room and stuff. It was just really intimate classes, so well worth it if you have a chance. I'm going to end this video a little bit differently. Now I'm going to let somebody tell you about what it's going to be next year. And as I lead into that, just remember, it's always worth the effort to learn, create, and share with others.
Hey everybody, I'm Austin Waldo. I'm the Managing Director of the Austin School of Furniture and the Event Director of the Texas Woodworking Festival. We had an amazing show this year in 2024. We're looking forward to bigger and better things for 2025. The show is going to be September 13th and 14th. All kinds of new tools, activities, exhibitors, and of course, new and bigger and better education. We hope you guys can join us next year, September 13th and 14th. Grab tickets at the TexasWoodworkingFestival.com. Check out classes at the AustinSchoolOfFurniture.com. Thanks so much.